Want to earn money while you sleep? A new research study at the Wise Center could be your opportunity.
Graduation is just around the corner. Are you prepared?
It might be time to update those privacy settings on Facebook again.
But that might not work according to the newest Facebook data leak scandal. In an age with little to no privacy, another scandal has come along to make you sleep even less comfortably at night and put some extra tape over your laptop camera. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg was grilled during a congressional hearing on April 10th for his alleged misuse of the private data of over 87 million Facebook users. The leak took private information from the profiles to more effectively sway user opinions on political and social issues through ads and articles that appear on users' news feeds. Jarius Carter, a student here at State, said that he was able to download and view the data that was harvested by Facebook and is proceeding with caution from now on when using the site.
Let's now head over to Jordan with the first look at our Campus Connect forecast.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be a chilly one. We're gonna get down to 47 degrees. It'll be clearing out just a little bit, and it'll be a light breeze there as well. It's gonna be from the west-southwest at 5 miles an hour. But tomorrow's gonna be quite different. In fact, a lot different, because it's gonna be sunny, and you're gonna need this. With a high of 80 degrees, it's gonna be a perfect day and a hot day to go on out and take care of those spring cleaning that you have, or throw that frisbee around the drill field, or whatever fun stuff you've got planned. And looking for your extended forecast, and yes, this pattern is gonna continue. Friday, pretty much the same story. 80 degrees for a high and sunny. But then looking through Super Bulldog weekend. Now I know this is a huge weekend here in Stark Vegas. Sunday, especially Sunday evening, we're gonna have an 80% chance of some thunderstorms. So thankfully everything should be wrapped up by the time these thunderstorms start to roll in. And then a slight chance on Monday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll have highs in the upper 60s with another chance of rain on Wednesday. Over to you, Colin.
Graduation is supposed to be an exciting time, but for some, it can seem a little stressful. Take 30's Hunter Grundy has the story.
This is that time of year again. The semester is winding down, students are getting ready for summer, and seniors are taking their last classes. Some are thankful for it to be over, while some aren't sure what to do when they graduate. Many seniors have already started applying for jobs and are preparing to move away. Unfortunately for some, they don't have any jobs lined up, or their job isn't available right now.
I actually applied for 3 different places. The job that I want does not open up until 6 months from now. I am going to move back home to Vicksburg, Mississippi, and live with my parents just to save up money, you know, for 6 months to a year, however long it may take.
Students like Judson can visit the Career Center located in Montgomery Hall to receive help. Daniel Morgan, Senior Coordinator at the Career Center, helps students who are unsure of their future.
Talk to them a little bit about what their career goals are and if they've even put thought into it. Sometimes students come in and they haven't really even sat down to think about what am I going to do after graduation. They put so much time and effort into getting to graduation itself that they haven't sat down and thought about, okay, I'm graduating, then what? And sometimes students come in and they have a good idea of what they want to do, they just need confirmation. And they have a gut feeling about where they want to go, what they want to do, and sometimes they just need a little verification from someone like myself to let them know you're on the right path, you're doing great, keep it going. I know it's a struggle right now and there's a lot of nerves and anxiety built into it, but you're doing great. You just need to keep on doing what you're doing.
For Take 30 News, I'm Hunter Grundy.
Graduation is set for May 3rd at 3 p.m. and May 4th at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Well, it looks like commutes across many Mississippi counties may get a little longer. Thanks to a statewide bridge shutdown by Governor Phil Bryant on April 10th, Bryant declared a state of emergency and ordered the Mississippi Department of Transportation to close down all bridges deemed deficient by the National Bridge Inspection Standards and the Mississippi Office of State Aid Road Construction. The shutdown of 83 to 100 bridges started Monday morning around 10 a.m. Bridge shutdowns occurred across the state, but none in Oktibbeha County. When contacted about the status of bridges in Starkville, the MDOT office failed to respond to calls. Jeremy Grace, a resident of Jackson, Mississippi, says that bridge closings will definitely add some time onto his drive back home.
It's time to sign up for Starkville's 3rd annual Citizens Police Academy. It starts June 7th and meets every Thursday at 6 p.m. for 10 weeks. Participants will experience SWAT and firearms demonstrations along with the opportunity to learn gun safety while on the police department's personal range. Admission is $50, a one-time payment. The event is part of Chief Nichols' push to build and trust involvement with civilians to help build community policing.
We hope at Starkville Police Department is we bridge that gap between the community and police, where it's very important that we are a team. We need each other. We can't do our job without the community. We are one team. We are one community.
Corporal Lovelady hopes that this will also help the community understand why the SPD does the things the way that they do. When we return, we'll look at how businesses stay successful during the summer drought.
Take 30 News.
We're live on 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're not the journalists of tomorrow, we're the journalists of today.
Business blues. When college students leave town for the summer, they take their money with them. But for some, it's not as bad as you think. Michelle Tehan at Juviju says for the most part, their business model was built with the understanding that students will pack up and head home for summer.
Plan from the very beginning is to cater to those people who are here absolutely every day. We do love all our students, but at the same time, we still have those families who stop by every morning on their way to work. They still do the same thing in the summer, so that's really who we cater towards.
The Juviju's location in the Sanderson Center will be closed during the summer break, but the main store on Highway 12 is still open during regular hours. While the more traditional way to do summer school is to stay on campus and take classes, some students find a more exciting way to do so. The spring semester is coming to an end and many students are continuing their studies over the summer. Some students are taking classes on campus, others online, and some students, like Presley Flowers, are studying abroad.
My Department of Ed Psych and Psychology are going on a study abroad trip, and we're going to Austria and we're going to Czech Republic. I think application is important. Like lectures are cool and all, like, you know, you get the book knowledge and the book smarts, but I think it's important to step out into the real world and kind of like really put your foot out there and see it for yourself and, you know, apply it to everything else that you've learned. I'm also really excited about the people that I'm going with. Some of them I've become close with like throughout classes and stuff, so I'm excited to see how we'll all bond throughout the trip.
There are many ways to get ahead or catch up on your studies over the summer. If you're interested in studying abroad or the various other ways to stay on top of schoolwork during the summer, visit www.msstate.edu/summer. Mississippi's innovators are here and they have something to say. Mississippi State's Communication Department is working to change the opinion on Mississippi by the rest of the world. The New Narrative Festival, a two-day event that took place on April 14th and 15th, had quite the all-star lineup of speakers, from Coach Buddy Stevens from Last Chance U to players from the championship competing Lady Bulldogs. The event was praised by many as having interesting and informative talks. When asked about the festival's revenue, Dr. Ford stated that it was too early to tell how much money was raised, and a more accurate number would be available at a later time. Coming up next, we'll have Jordan Darensberg with our Campus Connect forecast.
We all depend on accurate weather forecasts to plan our day. That's why Mississippi State University is teaching students to forecast the future using real-world news sets as classrooms, putting scientific discoveries in meteorology to the test, while honing on-air reporting skills real-time with local TV stations. And we do it so well that at any given moment across the country, 1 in 3 weather forecasts are being delivered by MSU-trained meteorologists who are helping people make crucial decisions that impact their safety, working to ensure business continuity, and in many cases, saving lives. Predicting the future? That's what we're preparing for every single day so that you can prepare for your day. When you're the best, everyone wants to see what you'll do next. At Mississippi State University, our team of world-class rocket engineers is venturing beyond boundaries, building rockets like none before. We're launching a new era of space exploration. We've developed cutting-edge technology that's helping us build a rocket that can travel at 4 times the speed of sound. Fast? Yes. But more importantly, revolutionary. For you and for a space program that produces many of the conveniences we enjoy today. We're shaping your life in ways you never dreamed. What's next? Watch us and see.
Welcome back to Take 30 News. I'm Campus Connect meteorologist Jordan Darensberg. And we're at 77 right now in Starkville, 71 over in Ackerman. So basically upper 60s to low 70s, except for 77 here in town and 76 in Columbus. So that means it's really nice and warm out there today. And you probably stepped out this morning and was like, wait a minute. It's pretty nice out here. That's because we were in the low 50s throughout the Golden Triangle, but places to our north, like 55 over in Coffeyville, 56 in New Albany and Boonville, and even 57 in Iuka. It was really warm for a low temperature today, so it really felt like spring out there. But now, if you're going on taking a date out tonight, maybe to the Cotton District or wherever else, it's going to be really nice. At 6 o'clock, we're going to be at 72 degrees, but as temperatures start to drop throughout the night, skies will continue to be clear. So it's a great day and a great evening to take your date out to the Cotton District. There are a lot of different places that I won't really mention certain ones because your tastes may be different, but hey, it's going to be a nice night anyway. And then looking at tonight's forecast, tonight's going to be nice. 47 degrees. We're going to be clearing out, and we're going to have that light breeze. It's going to be from the west-southwest at about 5 miles an hour. So it's a light breeze to go on out and take care of those evening plans. And tomorrow, it's going to be a hot one. So you're going to need this, and you will not need a jacket. And it's going to be a perfect day indeed for that. It's definitely going to be a hot one at that, with those calm winds, so it feels really nice outside. It's going to be a nice day to go out on that jog, maybe even get you a little suntan or whatever summer activities you may have, because it feels really warm out there. It feels a lot like late May. And that same thing can be said for Friday as well. Looking into our extended forecast, Friday we're going to be at 80 degrees for the start of Super Bulldog weekend. It's going to be an exciting weekend here in town, and it's going to be just a great weather throughout for that. But then we look into Sunday. Sunday, that's our next chance of rain. It'll be an 80% chance of rain, but it'll mainly be in the evening hours, while Monday we do have a slight chance of rain, and the temperatures will be in the upper 60s for the early part of next week. Now for your sports, let's turn it over to Emma Bond.
This weekend in Alabama when we come back.
If you want to have a big impact in the world, you have to start small. At Mississippi State University, we're starting in the Gulf of Mexico, where a small but crucial barrier island is quickly fading from view. Millions of state dollars are spent dredging sand to replace the vanishing shores of Deer Island, but we think we can do better. We're applying cutting-edge sediment tracers to map the flow of currents and predict the course of sand that's carried out to sea, a process that will help us better understand the drastic transformation taking place. While this is a more cost-effective way to prevent the loss of an island, it's about so much more than saving dollars. It's about taking the first step in a long process to preserve our environment and secure a better, brighter tomorrow. We might be starting small, but rest assured, at Mississippi State University, we're dreaming big. It's been said that where there's water, there's life. For some parts of the world, that simple truth has never been more evident. Fields aren't getting the water they need. Fertilizer is washing into nearby rivers and streams, and harm to the environment is rising. At Mississippi State University, we're working to change this. By designing and implementing better irrigation solutions, we're collecting, conserving, and recycling nutrient-rich water, allowing us to reduce waste, secure the livelihoods of farmers, and pave the way for a safer, cleaner environment for fish and wildlife. But we're not stopping there. We're taking the process developed in our own backyard and applying it to a global stage. So whether it's Israel, the Philippines, or Indianola, Mississippi, we're ensuring simple truths endure, that where there's water, there's life. And where there's ingenuity at work, there's Mississippi State University.
Some people ran for a cause, these people ran for a cure. Let's take a look at how a 5K run helped raise money for a terminal illness.
This is really what I just would want if I was a normal human. I wouldn't want to play baseball, basketball, or football. Either one, it really doesn't matter. And I want you to be my coach. And I would like to go to beaches and zoos and everywhere.
Those were the wishes of Gabriel Valentine, known to many as Super Gabe. He was loved by the Starkville community and touched the lives of thousands more. Gabe was born with epidermolysis bullosa, a rare genetic disease in which the body lacks a vital protein that holds the layer of skin together. Because of EB, Gabe was prone to skin tears and blisters that led to infection. Gabe's father described the effect of EB as a life of constant pain for Gabe, filled with wounds that would never heal.
It was like watching a flesh-eating bacteria slowly consume him over an 8.5-year period.
Although Gabe's life was short-lived, it was beyond meaningful to his peers and the Mississippi State family. Gabe's last wish was to find a cure for EB, and every year efforts are made to make that wish come true.
Expected it to be. It's really crazy, kind of overwhelming at the same time, but we're really thankful that we did have the turnout that we had and that this was able to be so successful. We kind of took this event over from the people who started it last year, so we're just hoping to see it grow every year from now on.
Mr. Valentine said the results of the sprint also exceeded his expectations as well, thanking the organizers, participants, community support, and Dak Prescott for his $10,000 donation. Moving forward, the University of Minnesota is creating a skin grafting machine that will create the gene-corrected skin that will possibly cure the disease, or at least make finding the cure much easier. Gabe will forever live in the hearts of this community.
It was a battle of the pitchers Friday night in Auburn, Alabama, as the Diamond Dogs faced the Auburn Tigers in baseball. Mississippi State's Connor Pilkington and Auburn's Casey Mize proved themselves to be two of the nation's best talent, but the Dogs just couldn't pull out a W. Auburn walked away with a 2-1 win over the Dogs. Play picked back up Saturday when the Dogs beat the Tigers 7-2, with Marshall Gilbert hitting a 3-run double in the third inning to secure a solid lead. On Sunday, Mississippi State just couldn't keep the momentum going and lost 5-7. The Dogs lost the series and fell 19-18 overall and 5-10 in league play. The Bulldogs will continue their 5-game road trip tonight at AutoZone Park as they take on the Memphis Tigers.
When we get back, find out how sleep can pay.
The thought of drowning seems scary, but some people risk their lives every day so you don't have to be afraid to swim. I'm Luke Lutz, and I'm here to learn what it takes to be a lifeguard. The Sanderson Center at Mississippi State University houses a pool where community members swim, all of which are susceptible to drowning. Luckily, there are lifeguards like Marcus King who ensure that when people go under the water, they come back up. After he was done saving lives, we drove him to Lakeside Student Living's luxurious pool to get an inside scoop on this selfless occupation. I'm here with Marcus King. Now, Marcus, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for your service. The fact that you risk your life every day, it helps me sleep at night, I will say. So, have you ever seen a kid drowning and thought, not today?
Not at the Sanderson, I haven't.
No? But other times you have thought, I don't want to save this child.
No. Sometimes it's like, I'm gonna give this kid a second to figure it out himself. But just a very quick second, and then I immediately go get the kid.
But say a kid's like running, and you've told him not to run, and then you see him drowning. Do you think, hey, karma?
No, once I put the uniform on, I'm at a guard labs.
How'd you get started in the lifeguarding game?
I swam in high school, and then I feel like this is easy, just double jump from swimming to lifeguard, because they're about the same thing.
So lifeguards have to be able to hold their breath for an extended amount of time. Do you think you can hold your breath longer than I can?
With ease.
Let's see.
You want to breathe through those? I could have went for another minute at least.
Marcus King, ladies and gentlemen. So what other duties do you have besides lifeguarding?
We also teach swim lessons.
Oh, swim lessons.
Yeah.
So children,
mostly
old
kids,
men?
mostly children, 2 to 7.
You think you could teach me?
You're outside that 2 to 7 range, man. I'm sorry. It's too late for you.
We got a pool. So Marcus, what does one have to do to be a certified lifeguard?
Well, there's a lifeguard class. Swim 300 yards.
Okay.
Tread for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then save a fake drowning person, Sometimes we simulate with a brick, sometimes we use an actual fake person. And then CPR.
You heard it. I am going to become a certified lifeguard.
Wait,
We traveled back to the Sanderson Center where I, under the watchful gaze of Marcus, would become a lifeguard. Apparently I'm not cut out to be a lifeguard. I didn't pass, and I had to touch mouths with Cameron. But there is one important takeaway from all this. It's that I learned. And those that can't do, can learn. I'm Luke Lutz. This has been Luke Learns. Thanks for watching.
Our world is changing. The way we work, the way we connect, the way we see things around us. At Mississippi State University, we're agents of change, creating our own bright futures, solving real problems, turning challenges into possibilities, and lighting the way to a whole new world of emerging markets. Through MSU's new state-of-the-art Center for Entrepreneurship and Outreach, we're collaborating across campus, sharing perspectives and resources of multiple disciplines to power dreams. But we're so much more than dreamers. We've launched hundreds of student-led businesses, earning millions in revenue, and impacting our state's economy in new and creative ways. We're the next generation of business leaders, and we're ready for a changing world. How do we know we're ready? Because we're the ones changing it.
Looking to earn $50 while you sleep? A new sleep study just might be your chance. The study is for armed force members and focuses on ways to alleviate nightmares and disrupted sleep patterns caused by disorders such as PTSD. It is the first clinical study done on humans here at Mississippi State. Doctoral candidate Katarina Speed is conducting the research and hopes her results will benefit those who are affected by sleep disorders.
Test pilot a smartphone application, but we're looking at treatment for nightmares. So the in-person treatment is using imagery rehearsal therapy. It's clinician administered, and it's one session with 2 follow-up sessions that we do via phone. And then the smartphone application group, of course, they don't have to come in, but we do 2 follow-ups with them as well. So also there is incentive for participating. And so in addition to being able to try out some really cool treatment and potentially get some really great benefits of being able to sleep better at night and just improve your overall quality of life, we're also offering up to $50 a person for participation in the treatment.
If you are interested in participating in this study, you can head to nightmarestudy.com to fill out a quick questionnaire to enroll in the study and receive your $50. Friday marks the first day of Super Bulldog weekend. Fans will get a glimpse at new football coach Joe Moorhead's 2018 squad. The Maroon and White spring game kicks off Saturday at 3 p.m. Admission is free, and Coach Gary Henderson's Diamond Dogs will take on Arkansas Friday at 6:30, Saturday at 6, and Sunday at 1.